moves in ready to start work on the Bear Mountain interchange as RCMP and Langford bylaw officers cordon off the area in a final attempt to remove a small group of protesters who've been camping out and blocking construction since last spring.
A group of officers with assault rifles and beanbag rifles surrounded the tree that I was in and told me to come down if I wanted to come down safely.
Sure enough, there's like 12 cops and a couple of cops with guns, and they're all pointing their guns and being like, blah, blah, blah. You're being detained, not arrested. So basically they just handcuffed us and sat us down outside of their teepee and just processed us.
Most of the approximately 20 campers complied and walked out, but 3 were arrested, including well-known protester Ingmar Lee and another man who attempted to block a logging truck from going in.
We've been trying to undertake our project, the Spencer Road interchange, for quite some time now. And we've been frustrated repeatedly by the protesters. We've tried to do survey work, which they've stopped.
Boy, you guys are just unreal.
Pretty rough, guys.
Yeah. The one guy's like, just forcing my wrist back.
Before offering a play-by-play of his arrest, Lee claimed the forest would be destroyed without any permit. But Langford now owns the entire interchange area, and with that comes occupancy rights.
Trees will be taken down, and we'll get on with the project.
As the last protester left his tree, the timber started falling, while some 2,000 residents who signed a petition against a $25 million loan approval for the interchange are still unhappy.
As a resident of Langford for 14 years, I feel like I do not have a voice in this town. It does not matter what I think, or if I show up at council meetings, I often feel like before I get there, it's a done deal.
If the city receives a majority of the property owners petitioning with a majority of the value of the land, the city has the ability to undertake that work. It doesn't go to general referendum because the general taxpayers are not paying for it.
After Lee was taken away and the final load of campsite garbage removed, the protesters regrouped outside the RCMP detachment, promising to continue their fight.
I'd really like to thank you on behalf of the Sanish tribe.
Thank you.
We have a reserve that's just down the road here, and the development's going to encroach on their reserve and taking some of the land that's under claim. We're out here to make our feelings known, and I want to thank you for your efforts and what you did in the months that you've been here, and especially yesterday when they're chasing you around the trees.
That means a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
What do you think of their use of force, the RCMP's?
Well, I was quite astonished that they had such a substantial police force for this type of an action, because things have occurred within our reserves where there was no police action. There were people stabbed and shots fired, and yet no police response. Yet something like a peaceful demonstration like this occurred, and they have RCMP from just about all the detachments on Vancouver Island come down here to back up the local detachment, which seemed like a major police action. It's the line of Tiananmen Square to me.
So you're here today, and what are you prepared to do today?
Well, I'm come here to really find out what's happening, go over there to the site and see what's occurring, and make my presence known. I've told the RCMP yesterday what my feelings were in regard to their police action, and all I got was a few smirks from the RCMP who went into their cars and closed their doors. The city of Langford and the provincial government developers say that they don't have to talk to the Sanish tribe. What I'm here to say is that they have to protect our archaeological sites. They have to do something about it. I walked the site myself, and I've seen what's occurring up there. I've seen the graves that are littered throughout the area, the cairns that the developer is destroying. I've seen the sacred caves. I've seen that, and I've seen that how they've they've practically destroyed it and then tried to repair it. Now they're trying to fix it so that there can be no human entrance or no human presence within that cave any longer.
What's next for you guys?
Well, you know, I think the Sanish tribes, the Sanish people have to stand up and do something about this. There can't be only a few people out here to fight like our friends that were up in the trees and being chased and being arrested yesterday. The Sanish people have to get up and do something about this. Our mountains being torn down, our Indian reserve that's existing there, federally registered Indian reserve, is being infringed upon. The land that was previously cut off and that now is part of the development plan, that's our land. That's our mountain. Those are our people that are buried up there, and that's our sacred cave. Somebody has to do something about it. I want people to wake up to what's happening around us. We can't wait for a few people to do something.
Thank you.
Can I just get a contact phone number?